Day 27 is Halloween bookmarks, and this is perfect for any season, anytime. I'm just going to show you how I made these specific ones. The first one I'm going to show you how to do is this giant paper clip bookmark. If you've never made these before, it's not that hard, but there's some secrets to making it work well and something that will stay on there. The first thing that I like to do is identical pictures on both sides and then adhere it together with Stampin' Dimensionals or some pop dots, and that will keep it on tight and it won't come off, and it works really well. Alright, so you just need your giant paper clip, and these two curvy parts need to be pointed down. This is the one that you want to cover. So I have two identical pieces, and I covered this one with pop dots, and then you have to center it. So I've already worked this one out so it'll work good. You just put it together like that, and then put this one over the top, squeeze them really tight together, and that should work for you. Right, so that's really simple, easy, and it's really cute. Okay, the next one is just a magnetic bookmark. I really like these, and I think they're so cute because they will stick together on the pages like that and hold your page, and it's really lightweight and it won't ruin your pages. I really, really like this. It's so cute. So I just got the punch that I wanted to use, and I folded some paper in half, and then I've done this for you guys before, but I'll just show you again. You can do this with any punch. You just put this through, and then you just leave a little bit of the fold at the top, or you don't punch it out. And it is tricky because you are going through two pieces of cardstock, so you have to push it really hard. Make sure you don't pinch yourself on the sides, and then you'll have your piece like this. Then I just got a magnetic sheet, and I used the 1-inch punch, and I punched two pieces out, and then I just made sure that they stuck together really well. Then I peeled off these two and put it in. Now, I've made a lot of these bookmarks, and sometimes you can just do a little tiny slit. It just depends on how strong the magnets are. These ones are really thin, and so I used my punch. Oh, there's 3 of them. I used my punch to put them together. All right, then you just decorate the front, and I like how perfectly this owl fits on here. But you could put anything on there, and it's really cute. All right, these are the last bookmarks, and these are ones that I love to make. You just make it with 2 pieces of cardstock and run it through the laminator, and then put ribbon at the top. I really like doing this because it just looks really professional and cute. And I want to show you these 2 different Halloween brayer techniques that you could use anywhere. Okay, so the first bookmark I'm going to show you is how to do one color of brayering. And I just used the Concord Crush, a really dark purple, and I went all the way down, and it gives you like 6 or 7 different shades of that color as you go down. Alright, so the first thing I do is I get a piece of white cardstock. Whenever I run anything through the laminator, I only use 2 pieces of cardstock because it's just too thick to do any more. And this cardstock is 2 inches by 5.5. That's how you get the most bookmarks out of 8.5 by 11 paper. Right, so the first thing I do is I put a moon circle on there. So I get my 1-inch punch and some Post-it notes. Now, what happens when I try to punch this out is because this is such thin paper, my punch doesn't work very well. So I put a piece of cardstock behind it, just a piece of scratch, and then I punch it out, and then it gets a real crisp punch. I just think that my punch needs something really thick, or else it doesn't get a clean cut. So you can try that. Alright, so this is now going to stick, and I put this down. Alright, I'm not going to actually brayer this for you because I can't do that on film very well, but I'll show you really quick how to do it and what the secret is to making no lines and making it look really nice. Okay, so you open this up, and by the way, this is clean. It just gets dyed very easily, and it can go on yellow or any other color. What you do is you open up your ink pad and you go over it the same direction about 25 times. So you're getting tons and tons of ink on this. And then, this is what I think is the secret, you roll it 3 or 4 times on scratch paper, and then you can start coming down your paper. Then you won't get any lines. So the secret to brayering, get a lot of ink on it and put most of the ink on your scratch paper. And I did this exactly twice. I did it one time at the top and got it really dark, and I stopped about right here. And then I inked it up about 25 times again, put a bunch of it on the scratch paper, and then I came down one more time. And as it gets lighter and lighter, you'll never get any lines. Then I used craft ink to put this black on the top when I was done. All right, to get this circle, so because I had this on here, I'm going to have a perfectly white circle underneath. So that's the point of the Post-it note. And then I just punch another circle, and I sponge on with the yellow. And what that does is it leaves a little tiny moonshine line, because that's just how it matches up when you do it. You don't have to even try. And I just think that's really cute and really pretty. And then I'll show you how to brayer the other one. Okay, this is another technique with brayering, and this is actually using 3 colors, and I used a yellow, an orange, and that same purple, and this is the effect that you get. So this one's a lot easier to brayer, and I think it's really great for beginners. So you get your same size piece of paper, and you start with the yellow, ink it up about 25 times, and you can put some of it on your scratch paper, but this isn't going to really matter if you get any lines at the top, because you're going to cover it with these 2 colors. So I do it maybe one time off, and then I start coming down, and you might have a few lines, but by the time you get to the bottom, it's nice and smooth and beautiful. And then I do the same thing with the orange. I clean this off, even though I don't think I'm going to get any yellow in. Just run it under cold water, and then I do this about 25 times, and then I will get some of this ink off because I don't want any lines in my moon. Then I will come down slowly, 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 and I will stop about right here so I can leave some of the yellow. And then I do it with this dark color, and I put most of it right at the top. And then I think I did this exactly twice. Now before you put the purple on, to get the orange moon, I put this on after the orange. So I left this orange. So you put that one on top. And then you'll do the purple, and I came down about twice. And because these colors were such a contrast, when I stopped about right here, it was already too dark. So I stopped here, and there was a line. And so I just took a sponge and got this, and I sponged over that. So there would be no line, there wouldn't be a sharp contrast. And then I also sponged a little bit of the moon to make it look like some dark clouds were coming through there. And that's how I did this one. This is really easy too, and so cute and perfect for Halloween.